Let's start with you. Tell me your first and last name. And
Joyce,
spell it, please.
Okay, Joyce Anderson, Joyce Anderson, Anderson.
And you, sir?
Allen Anderson, Allen Allan, Anderson Anderson.
Does everybody want to always put S-E-N?
And make sure you get Allen right.
Exactly. Well, let's start with you.
Okay.
Tell me, how is it you ended up here at the SAMARKAND?
Alan and I lived in Santa Barbara for about 18 years, and we had been around and to see all the different communities, and we knew people here at the SAMARKAND, and so that was our priority. The location we loved, and the lightness, all the sunshine, the beautiful grounds. We wanted a place with a view, and we received that. And we loved that it had a reputation of having wonderfully friendly people.
When you all made the decision to move, what was the reaction from your family? They were like, yes, that's awesome, or no way, you're too young to go to a retirement community.
Well, that's what they said. And my son said, don't move to a retirement community, come live with us in Connecticut. But then they came out and visited and saw the SAMARKAND, and my son said, are you kidding? Of course that's where you should go, it's fabulous. They became very pleased that we did it.
Yeah. So one of the residents I interviewed today kind of said she tells her children and kind of views moving to this community as a gift to her children because of the knowing that if something happens, you've got that continuum of care. Do you view it the same way, and why?
Our three children said exactly the same thing when we explained what we were doing. They said, this is a gift to us, to our children.
And why is that?
Because for one thing, they felt that they would not be responsible for having to take care of us. And the other thing, they wanted us to choose where we wanted to spend our senior years.
They did not have to make the decision. We made the decision. And living here is like a family, so residents take care of each other. And I think that's our family have seen that and know that if something happens here, we have neighbors, we have friends all over this campus now. They're going to take care of us.
Was there any hesitation, though, from either one of you about, okay, so yeah, we know people that live there, but is it going to be the right fit for me?
I think we did. One of the things that was important to us, because we lived downtown Santa Barbara and we could walk to absolutely everything, and we were living really in the performing arts neighborhood of Santa Barbara, so it was a key place, is that where we're located now at the SAMARKAND, we're just within walking distance of downtown, and it's almost downhill the entire way, so we can walk downtown. It has great bus service, and we also can have used the shuttle here. And the other thing was important that we be at a place where we can walk to shops. For instance, Trader Joe's is one direction, just less than a mile, and then we have a very nice mini mall, outdoor mall, about the equidistant, and it's a path along the golf course, so it's a gorgeous walk. And there we have all the shops that we need. A wonderful French pastry shop, a great grocery store, shoe shops, card stores, and all the things that we're going to need on a daily basis. So that was, I think,
places
a big
for
plus.
coffee and
shoe shop important for you?
Right. Shoe shop is important for me, but also bakeries are, and we have probably within walking distance about 4 bakeries.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Tell me about the relationship between residents and staff.
I found that the staff are so accommodating. They go out of their way to please us. Whenever you request something, their first word is, of course. And especially in the dining room, that happens. But the staff, friendly, they're available to meet what our needs are. If we need something to go up on the wall, we call maintenance and they're over here very quickly. So and staff are great. The dining staff go out of their way. The young kids that are happy and treat us very well.
Nice. Was being a faith-based community and a non-profit organization important to you?
I think so, yes. It is important to us.
Why?
We like the atmosphere and the attitude of people that are attracted to this sort of a faith-based organization. It's just that people are so gentle and concerned about our well-being. They're open to people of other faiths. So we find it to be a very ecumenical, but just with a nice touch, spiritually.
Okay. Ellen, what keeps you busy here at the community? I mean, I know there's all kinds of activities, but so what are you doing there day in and day out?
Well, there's all kinds of activities. You're right. I'm on the council. I volunteer over at Smith Center. Both Joyce and I tutor in a local grammar school, and I volunteer at the airport, and so we are kept very busy.
So if I fly in, I might be greeted by you saying, "Welcome to Santa Barbara."
That's right, and I would tell you where some nice places to go, where you might want to go for dinner, or yes.
Okay. How about yourself?
On this particular campus, I'm involved somewhat in the Smith Health Center also, and I help with some gardening at the memory loss unit, and I get a chance to do some decorating at the gift shop and take classes in painting and encourage others to get involved.
We've taken computer classes that are fabulous here.
Ah, so you're the whiz now.
I have to take the beginning class over and over.
How about the services and amenities? I mean, yes, you get along with the staff or whatever, but did you think you were going to be able to give up house cleaning and maintenance and, all the stuff that kind of comes with this place?
Oh, that's one of the positive things for us. We love to have our place cleaned, and they come regularly every week, so that's a delight. It's wonderful when anything goes wrong in the apartment. We can just call for help, and we're going to get it pretty promptly. And Alan would rather do other things, like read or play games or whatever.
Well, that was one of the things that kind of helped us make the final decision. Where we lived in a condo, we kept getting leaks in different areas, and we had to handle it. And I said, let's forget that. Come here where somebody will take care of that all the time.
And isn't that nice?
Yes.
It is.
Oh my goodness. So last question for both of you, and we'll start with you. If I'm a prospective resident and I'm thinking about maybe I might move there, maybe I won't, what advice would you give to me?
First of all, I would encourage you to visit all of the retirement centers in Santa Barbara. And then I would share with you what my 10 criteria points were on, my bucket list. And then I go through that, and then I give them a chance to think about that and perhaps evaluate what the other retirement centers have to offer in relationship to what their bucket list might be.
Okay. How about yourself?
I would encourage them to come and have a meal here, maybe spend a couple days overnight, and meet other residents that are residents from all over the United States, and go to the cafe and just enjoy an evening sitting out there. And I think they will find that this place is just so pleasurable that you'd want to move here.
So many people want to wait because I'm too young, I don't want to move there, I'm afraid to downsize. Is that a painful process?
It is. It's a very painful process, and you've got to make that decision. But a decision that you want to make yourself, and you don't want one of you have to make it for your spouse. You want to both be able to make it together. You want to be healthy when you move in, so you can enjoy the place.
One of the positive things also is that our life center is just a wonderful plus. Our personal trainer assists us with making decisions about what we should be doing. And if we have any accidents and we have physical therapy or occupational therapy needs, we have the life center to do all of our exercises and follow through with the orders. So that's wonderful. And the swimming pool and all the classes
and
in the
cyber
water.
Bike.
Are you a cyber cyclist?
I am.
So am I.
Love the cyber bike. Love the competition.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because it just makes it so enjoyable to be able to compete with somebody else on something that you can do fairly well.
Yeah, yeah. You have that competitive nature.
Yeah, we find out that we actually do.
Of course,
And a lot of seniors here actually have that too. And so when we do some national competition, it's so fun to celebrate together, and we've done well.
I also play pickleball here with people, which is a great sport for seniors.
I understand it's like growing in popularity like crazy.
Yes.
Awesome.